and Skeeter's Merry-Go-Round Puzzle by Dinah Anastasio, illustrated by John Spears. Think of a puzzle. You're just about done. You found all the pieces except the last one. It's not in your pocket, your bed, or your shoe. The piece can't be found. Do you know what you'd do? Well, that's what happened to Skeeter and Scooter. For Scooter was bored with his trusty computer, and Skeeter was looking for something to do. So they took down a puzzle, but not one they knew. They worked for an hour, not making a sound. They were piecing together a merry-go-round, with 4 prancing horses, 2 bears, and a yak, and a hungry old lion in search of a snack. They thought they had finished the merry-go-round, but one piece was missing. It couldn't be found. They tried to imagine what creature might fit. In his mind, Scooter saw one and shouted, "That's it!" The piece that was missing just might be a deer. She would fit in the space, that was perfectly clear. But that big yellow lion was chasing behind her. If she couldn't escape, he was certain to find her. "Just pretend," Skeeter said. "We can help out that deer, for that lion behind her is getting quite near." "We'll steer her away from him," Scooter replied. So they jumped up on the deer and hung on for the ride. "Imagine a forest right there," Scooter cried. And there was a forest right by their side. "Let's take off," Skeeter said, and then with a bound they jumped with the deer off the merry-go-round. The lion decided to keep up the chase, so he jumped off behind them and started to race. The lion was close. Would the babies be beaten? If they didn't do something, they feared they'd be eaten. "Let's exchange the slow deer," Skeeter said. "Here's what's needed." They jumped on a rabbit and promptly proceeded to climb in a hole. It's a safe place to stay when you're hoping a lion will soon go away. But the lion just stayed there. He hissed and he waited, while Scooter and Skeeter discussed and debated. How could they escape? What were they to do? What creature could help? They thought that they knew. A mole was the answer. A mole would not blunder. A mole would burrow a hole that went under the lion above them. A fine resolution. At last they had hit on the perfect solution. The mole dug that hole without making a sound. It dug and it dug till it made its way round that mean yellow beast, getting thinner and thinner, who wanted poor Skeeter and Scooter for dinner. The mole burrowed out at the foot of a tree, while Skeeter peeked over her shoulder to see if the lion was there. Oh, it was, yes indeed, and it headed for them at a frightening speed. Scooter was scared, and he started to shake. With a stammer, he said, "We have made a mistake. That mole helped us out. That was all right, I guess. But we'll need some more help to get out of this mess." "What we need," Skeeter said, "is a tall kangaroo that will just bust away." "Yes, a tall roo would do." "Kangaroo?" Scooter asked. "But that line's tremendous. Only an elephant's sure to defend us." "An elephant? No," Skeeter said. "He'd be too slow. But 2 cheetahs could outrun that lion, you know." "Skeeter," said Scooter, "the problem with cheetahs is just like a lion, they'd probably eat us." "Wait," Skeeter said. "To get out of this bind, the real missing piece is the one we must find." So they searched the nursery, and guess what they found? The very last piece of the merry-go-round. A plane beats a lion in any old race. A plane can take off and go any old place. A plane can outroar all that roaring and hissing. So isn't it nice that's the piece that was missing? The end.